So this is my first major mini album that I've made that's a more complex album, and I was inspired by a lot of the sites I've seen. This is a mini album that I made about my oldest dog, Kia, and as you can see on the front I used chipboard to make her name that I painted, and I used a ball chain to make it look like, give the idea of a collar on her, and then I used a dog's life sticker that I raised on some dimensionals to just give it a little bit of dimension, and some ribbon and things on the front. This, on the first page, I made a pocket down the side with some of my paper, added some embellishments to the center of the flowers, some bling, have a little dog sticker head sticking out of the pocket, and in the pocket I have just a little tag that I made with that I can journal on one side, and on the other side is a picture of her as a puppy with 2 of her 7 siblings. She has a little heart on her head that I just love. Then there's space in the background for another picture, and here I've just put in a temporary one of her standing. On the other side I made another little pocket with some paper, scalloped edge, and inside I have a tag with another cute picture of her, and just put the word sweetie on it, and then some more journaling in the back about what it was like picking her up. The next page has the pocket part in it, and as you can see I've added a little flower with a picture of her and I the day we picked her up, and yes, that's her in the background, and some words down the side, some sticker words, and then I've matched, you'll see when I open the sticker on the back, I've matched it with other stickers. Picture of her mother and father in the top, and I wanted this to be sort of a takeoff on the whole family tree idea. And I had these cute little paper clips that I found, one with a little dog and one with a little bone. So I used them to hold a couple of tags in this pocket. Another picture of her and a puppy and her parents there. And room on the back for more journaling, and they slide in. And again, I've embellished this page with ribbon. There is a little portrait down at the bottom with a metal frame, just a stamp portrait, and then here's a sort of spoof on portraits, her mom and her dad on the profile portraits, little stickers on the back. And on this side, I folded the cover of the pocket over from the other side of the page, and I'm using little photo tags to hold it down. I'm going to write her family pedigree in there, and there's a little chipboard tree inside with some more pictures of her and her family as a puppy. And then, because I've got the flap folding the wrong way, I use these little photo anchors, and I don't think you'll be able to see in the video, but they're actually, the brads have little paw prints on them, which I thought were quite cute. And the next page has the pocket itself. So you can see this isn't finished because I'm going to put a picture of her in there. So you'll see half of her face in that space. But this is just showing here that the top of the pocket is flipped over. And I can put more pictures in there, tags, as you can see. And on here, I just put some words about bringing her home, different dog words. There's a little tag hanging that says doghouse, and the face I love, just, again, some pictures of her at home. And then I used a little hinge here to make a cute little flip up about a house is not a home without a dog, and again, some other phrases relating to dogs. The next page is designed to be all about the people she loves. That's what the heading says. And on the flap of the envelope, I've put pictures of her with my father and with my mother, and I'm going to put a big picture of her on the other side. I can journal down the side of the outside of the pocket, and then I have a phrase in here by James Herriot about if having a soul, something to do with having a soul, and if having a soul makes you human, dogs are more human than a lot of people. As you can see, I've got a couple of tags I'm still working on that fit in there that I can put pictures and more journaling on if I want on the back. This next page was kind of fun because what I did, this is a page about a dog park that we go to called Bruce Pit. It's a huge dog park where she can run loose, and she absolutely loves it. So I actually reversed the envelope so that it opens on the inside. There's the flap. And then I cut the envelope open so I have sort of a triple page. And as you can see, I've added cardstock, painted cardstock, to give it some dimension. And then I've put pictures of her at the park, running around. And so when you open up the first part of the pocket, you get again pictures of her running. It says making a mess. I've done some journaling about how dirty she gets. And then on the side, I've used a sticker. It says the happiest place on earth, obviously intended to be about Disney. Well, this is her Disney, so I thought it was appropriate. And the next page has a picture of her in the park, in the woods, and then playing in the woods, playing in the snow. It says twist and shout and chipboard again to give it some dimension. So I was quite pleased with how that page came out. Then the next page is about her as a big sister to my other dogs. She's the oldest of my 3 dogs, so I put on a tag together, a picture of her with my younger setter. And again, I've added some paper flowers and ribbon. And there's in the pocket, I can put more pictures, a picture of the 2 of them. On the other side, I've made another pocket, and it says friends with a question mark, because my youngest dog is a little holy terror, and she makes my setters' lives an absolute misery. So I don't know that I would call them friends, but I'm going to slide some pictures in there of the 2 of them together. The next page is about playing her sport fly ball that she absolutely loves. And I've used chipboard letters and created a round shape to put the title fly ball on the flap of the pocket. And again, I wanted to give some dimension, so the paper, it says play fly ball. And when you open it, there's the pocket. I've made an inside pocket, and it has information about traveling, because we've traveled a lot to play fly ball. A couple of tags inside. One says Superstar, and I think the other one says All-Star. And again, paper on the back, and another sticker on the envelope cover on the back of the envelope sort of lid that talks about being crazy, because she absolutely loves it. Here I'm just showing the paper. The paper on the second page is actually stamped and embossed, just plain yellow cardstock, because I ran out of the yellow flower paper, so I thought that matched up quite well. And then I have just on a ball chain a little best in show tag, and on the back says dogs are not our whole life, but I make our life whole. And then I've got pictures of her with different phrases that are suitable to fly ball, barking, having fun, that sort of thing. And then I pull out a little tag about her, and it says on the back, there's more to life than increasing its speed. She's not the fastest fly ball dog, but she absolutely loves it, and that's why we play it. And I'm going to put some pictures in there of all the sort of things she's won playing fly ball as well. In the next page, I want to just have pictures of her just around the house or out and about as a grown-up dog. And so there are some stickers relating to growing up. Put a little K with Kia on a tag hanging from some fibers. And then they're just sticker on the back with sort of suitable, appropriate words about dogs. And the grown-up is, I can slide pictures under there as well with the sticker. And then there's a picture of her. I made another little pocket that pulls out, and it says what I love about you, and it's got folds down, and I've just listed a lot of the things that, you know, characteristics that make her so lovable. And I haven't finished the back. I'm going to sort of distress and maybe put another picture on there. And then the picture at the bottom is of her staring down one of her toys. She absolutely loves toys of all different kinds. This last page I think I'm going to make about her sort of sleeping and resting. Have some pictures related to that, and I haven't finished this yet, so I haven't put any titles on. But the last page, I actually cut the whole top off the envelope, and I've slid an acetate page in the center so that I can put tags on either side of the acetate. In the last page, I'm going to just put some of my favorite pictures of her, and again, I've made a pocket at the back with some extra paper. In the back of the book, I still want to add a ribbon that'll match the ribbon on the front. And that is it. So, as I say, this is probably the second or third mini I've made, but really the first one that was more than just an absolute basic book, and I hope you liked it.